Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit, and here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
First down, looking to throw the football. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Getting set, here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Looking to chuck it again. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And here's the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Hands off to the left. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Gators pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Get set, get set. Slide 22. Slide 22. Ready.
He'll hand it off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
22 spider. 4 pilot.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's moving out of the pocket. And then went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down mark.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
Gorilla. Hornet.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the left side. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
Oh, it's snapped to the back. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Florida.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage and stop this run game.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's got it inside the 15. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Running back has it on a screen now. They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick catch. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Trying to extend the play. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit. The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and suddenly we're looking at a first and goal situation. And the wideout goes in motion. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
They come up 2 yards from the goal line. Can they punch it in here on third down? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Nothing tells you more about a defense's personality than when they get tested like this. Facing a first and goal, all the way to third and goal, you come up with a sack, relentless attitude. Now let's see what they decide to do on fourth and goal.
And this one is right through. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he fields it inside the 15. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On first and 10, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback drops back. And looking for a big play here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And that sets up a return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play, but give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Back in motion now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And the pass is hauled in over the middle. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Now it's second down here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He fires this one to the right, had all day to throw. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And it's no good. He missed it. After the miss, still losing by 13.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Solid game, moves the ball to the 36. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. And the Gators will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And he knocks that one right through. And they add to their lead. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Ball carrier running through tackles.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
The Gators offense retakes the field. Here's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue!
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's a shotgun run call. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Linebacker shifting around now.
Lasso! Lasso!
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Second down and goal upcoming. Touchdown, Gators. And the route is on.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Finds room at the 30. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a 1st down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have...
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot here. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This quarterback on fire today. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he'll get into the end zone for 2 points. Now it's a 15-point game. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
The shotgun running play call. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to scramble now. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
This is a deflating play for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback, and he uses his legs to pick it up.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch made on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
Fights off a defender. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Down he goes, a sack. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looks like he's going to run it. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance.
He missed it. And the lead remains at 15 after the miss.
Chris, you and I were on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and actually went over. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. I just don't think he got enough on it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver makes the catch, and he's brought down there. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earhole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Breaks loose at the 40. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down. No huddle now for the offense.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will roll.
And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. And it's caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
The Buckeyes keep the football on the move. A quick throw out left, complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Now that stop is going to bring up fourth down, and looking at the clock, I think it's a no-brainer. In a two-possession game, you've got to go for this, and you've got to hope to convert to stay in the game.
Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught near the goal line. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's moving out of the pocket. Finding space at the 20. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. And the Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? At the 10. And he's into the end zone, but there is a marker down, so hold everything. So that long scoring play is spoiled by a penalty. That's a big call in this game. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Trying to extend the play. He'll take a deep shot. And he is wide open for a huge gain. You don't see that called too often, but you see it called here. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line.
Chris, that could maybe be the play of the game. 3rd down late in a game like this, you got a quarterback that can deliver for you. He puts it on the money, they get the first down, and you keep that clock moving.
And there's the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
And the tailback's got it again. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can